Greetings everybody, and today we are going to be working on getting off of Scorched Earth. In order to do that, we first got to go ahead and get all of our different artifacts. So we're going to go and take care of this one first. I had a really rough time with the bats in this cave. Every time I would get anywhere near halfway through it, the bats would give me megarabies. So make sure you bring with you a bunch of health potions. This was the only cave I had any kind of problems with that, but this cave is also huge, and you can bring some pretty large creatures in here. So I bought a Therizino to get through the first half of this because I got some monster Theries. And then for the large open chamber, I brought my Karka with me because I'm really tired of those rock elementals, these little rock golem things that keep popping up down here. So kind of went a little bit OP, but this is on an official server, so you can do the same thing on your server. Once you get down there far enough to deploy your creature, go ahead and toss it out. I like the Theory again here because he's super powerful. You can see my stats there. He's got like 1200 melee damage and like 20,000 health. So there's not really much that's going to get in his way. He makes short work of everything. And I got my health brews here for just in case anything tries to come out and manages to get me infected with megarabies or something like that. So just take your time, don't rush. Rushing through these caves, going in unprepared, that's the way to die. So just annihilate everything that gets in your path. Slowly making your way down through the caves, kill it all. Last thing you need to worry about is accidentally getting dismounted or disconnected or something like that, and you left everything alive and you die. Disconnects happen a lot on the official network, so I don't leave anything up to chance. I try to make sure that there's nothing that's going to kill me. There's actually one of those little rock golem things stuck inside there, but I'm not too worried about it because he can't seem to get out. So I'm going to kill all these things that come out at me. Like I said, high risk of disconnect on official servers, so don't leave anything to risk here. Not going to try to get to the little rock golem guy in there. If he manages to get out, great for him. But I've been here for a couple minutes now, and he's still stuck, so I'm not too worried about him. I'm just going to leave him. I can't hit him anyway. I tried and didn't do any good, so might as well stop wasting time and keep moving. There's always something hidden in these bushes here, so just go ahead and whack them all. There's several explorer notes as you're going through the cave, so if you're somebody who's trying to get explorer notes, keep an eye out for those. I already collected them all, so I'm not going to go back and look for them again here in this video. Just so you know, there's about, I think there's 2 in this cave and a few more in the others. 2 paths you can go, doesn't really matter which one. They both lead to the same spot at the end. Took the path to the left. Once again, just kill everything in here. And see how quickly he's making short work of these monsters. I hate these ones the most of all of them because they spit that acid, and if they hit you with it, destroys your armor. Some bats up ahead. We'll hopefully make short work of them, but remember you got your medical brews, so not a problem even if they do get you. The medical brews heal you faster than the megarabies can kill you, so just make sure you bring some with you when you go in the cave. Harvest them up. That right there, that's the tunnel that leads out to the other path we could have taken. Just going to clear these guys out so I don't have anybody following me if I decide to come back this way. It's full of crap. So the other path was actually less populated with creatures. These will all make good additions to my tribe tower for all these Titanoboas because their venom isn't needed for this boss, and really still useful for the tribe tower, so I'm going to make sure I get all that out of there. trucking. We should be about halfway through about at this point here. Yeah, once you get through to where the crystals are down there below, the chamber's going to widen up, and you can change over to pretty much anything. Like I said, a Karka will fit in there, and that's what I'm going to end up using because I got in there a few times with pyromanes and stuff like that, and got disconnected and lost a few of them, so I decided to come back extremely overpowered and stomp everything that's in there, and I did. Which you'll see here in a few minutes when I get down there. I'll show you how short work the Karka makes that larger tunnel. I'm going to dump him because he's getting too much weight in him. Just make sure you grab anything that you actually want. Give him some berries so he's got some food to eat. That bat up there, he doesn't want to come down. I'm starting to get a little bit low on health, that's why I stopped here to force feed him some. Get him back up a little bit more. But like I said before, we got the Karka, so it won't really matter too much. I just want to give him a little bit of a health boost before we jump into that much more deadly tunnel. And if I'd been smart, I would have brought veggie cakes. The veggie cakes heal him much faster than that, but I didn't feel like making any up before I left. So I knew I had enough with him to get all the way through. A Thyla can also do this cave just fine, just FYI. Like I said before, I just wanted to power run it, knock everything out that I could. So here we go. Let's clear that room out. Karka fits just fine. Like I said before, this is an official server, so if I can do it, you can too. Just absolutely obliterate everything. Get his rage going. You can leave the Theory here, you can pack him up to go with you. I don't like leaving my tames behind though, so just in case, you never know what might happen. If you fall down there, just FYI, it's an end of map zone, so you'll literally fall to your death. There's two paths that you can take. You can go across the bridge and jump until you get to the other side, or you can do what I'm about to do and take my grapples and just grapple up the shortcut. That way there's no risk that you miss a jump and end up falling down into the chamber below, because I've done that before. Jumped too early or jumped too late or lagged mid-jump and found myself down a hole. So I don't advise going that way unless you have to. You can even get the red drop on the other side. You can see that he's already been injured recently, so I can't cryo him right now. I tried to see if he could walk up there. I didn't think he'd be able to, but figured I'd give it a shot anyway. He got pretty darn close to the top though. So we'll try to cryo him again. Looks like it's going to take this time. There we go. Get your grapple hook out. I never go into any caves without a grapple hook and parachute set. Grapple yourself up to the ceiling, bring yourself up, and then just drop down. Hopefully the creatures around you don't aggro as soon as you land. I was having a little bit of trouble getting myself disconnected here, so just change to something else. It'll disconnect you automatically. Hop back on whatever you want to deploy. The Karka will fit just fine in here, but throughout the Theory, because I was afraid that creature was going to come and kill me while I was transitioning. So rather than risk it, I just popped the Theory back out because it was the first one I had in my hotbar and sent them. So pull back out your Karka now. Collect the red drop if you want the goods inside. Put the Karka out, and we're going to use him to run the rest. And he's a pretty good one. He's not great, but he's a pretty good Karka, especially for an official server. Makes short work of everything in this cave. And we're pretty much there, y'all. We're right here at the end of the path that we need to get our artifact. If you walk right up to that set of stairs right over here on my right, you will see the artifact hanging out inside of there. So if you like this video, if you found it helpful at all, please consider giving me a like. It doesn't cost you anything at all, but it does help get the channel out there to others who might be struggling with trying to get through these caves and ascend off of Scorched Earth or anywhere else. After I do this cave series and the boss fight for this map, I am leaving Scorched Earth behind me. It's a good map, honestly. I like it pretty good, but I don't like the weather events. It makes it impossible to do some of the stuff I want to do when I want to do it. Makes the boss fights annoying because your cryos won't work while you're in a lightning storm. In general, I just find the weather events here to be annoying, so I want to leave this server. My home base is back on a center map, so I'll be returning to home base, and I'll start up a aberration series as well that's going after this one, showing you the ways to quick and easily tame the different animals that you're going to see unique to aberration. And then we'll continue on after aberration's over with extinction. And that'll bring us to the end of this version of Ark until Genesis comes out, and we'll do the Genesis side of the story after that. But thank you all for the watch. If you found it helpful at all, like I said before, please consider giving it a like. Let others see so that they can also get through the cave.